Yeah, hi. Before we start, I actually thought I'm going to show my little house because I really wanted to show you what 11 euros per night can get you in Sarajevo. It will be very quick and then we're going to talk. Okay, so very quickly, this is just a small studio. It is so cheap because it is on a massive hill, like really bad. When I walked here with my backpack, I literally thought I'm gonna die after that. So, but yes, I'm going to hike some Albanian Alps after that. So, getting ready. Quickly, I'm going to show you the outside, and there's a little garden. Just a moment. Can you hear the birds singing? So cool. Okay, so I'm going back in. There is the owners of this place. They just have like a little restaurant, and they're just renting this. So yeah, there is a bathroom there, but I'm not going to show you because I've just done the washing. You don't want to see my stuff hanging around. So I've got a TV here, which I'm not using. I have this, which I'm obviously not using. There's a little sitting area, few windows. Look at the size of this bed. And then I've got a little office area. I've got a little cooker there, gas cooker, and the kitchen with the fridge and cupboards and everything that's needed. So yeah, I am pretty happy. My backpack, all my junk. I do apologize for the mess, but I've been here now for 4 days. But yeah, this is what I am right now. Back to my face. So let's go and talk. I'm going to tell you a few things about this journey and what is actually happening. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, as you probably noticed, I am right now in Sarajevo. I am traveling around Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now I've been in the country for 3 weeks, nearly 3 weeks, and I'm going to be here for another 2.5 weeks. I'm in Sarajevo now until Sunday, and then I'm moving to Mostar. So what's actually happening? I've actually quit my job for the second time to travel the world and to become a travel blogger. I have done it once before, 3 years ago. I will tell you a little bit about it. I'll try not to bore you too much, but if by any chance towards the end of it you will want to hear about it, let me know in the comments. I will make a separate video about it. But to make it short, basically at the beginning of 2020, I decided to become a travel blogger. 3 months later, we all know what happened, and I didn't go nowhere. But I didn't give up on the dream. I was very lucky to have lived in Malta at this time, which never really went into complete lockdown. So I could still travel a little bit and see places. And yeah, I was just writing and working on my blog. Came 2021. Beginning of 2021, I basically quit my job and went traveling. I went to Portugal, I went to Madeira, and I went to South and Central America, basically with my savings. I had this plan. I was super oblivious and completely naive, thinking that within a year my blog is just gonna take off, and I will be one of those travel bloggers that are being paid to travel. Spoiler alert, no, it did not happen. I've made a lot of mistakes. There was a lot of things that I was completely not aware of, and it's a learning curve, okay? If you try to start a blog and you know nothing about it, and you don't know anybody who knows anything about it, and you learn everything from YouTube, from blogs, from forums, from Facebook pages, it's hard. But I did it. I'm still there. I'm still working the blog. The blog is doing much better now than it was 2 or 3 years ago. So what happened was I've run out of savings. I've run out of savings and I was making very little money online. So basically, I had to come back. It was a little bit challenging because I didn't really have anywhere to come back to. I could not come back to Malta because I left my well-paid job, which at the time was also paying me some benefits for the previous relocation, because I relocated from Gibraltar to Malta, which I would not be getting anymore. So Malta being quite expensive to live in, and to be completely honest, I could not imagine myself going back to the same company. I really love the people, so even if I'm watching now and I'm saying hello, but no, I just couldn't come back. So I made an attempt of getting back to Gibraltar because I used to live there before, and I stayed with a friend and I tried looking for a job and I didn't find any, which really surprised me. I don't know if you should have or you shouldn't have, but it did surprise me. I couldn't find a job, and then I completely ran out of money, and the only thing that was left for me was to come back home, basically go back to Poland, because I knew I could stay with my mum's until I find a job. She would not let me starve. For the first couple of months I would not have to pay rent or anything like that, and I could look for a job. And this is what happened. I went home. Luckily I found a job within a couple of months, and I stayed in Poland for 1 year and a half. And yeah, it was a bit strange because I came back home for the first time after 20 years, because I have not lived at home for 20 years, which was very strange because I never thought I would do that, like never. And I did it. And it was great because I could really spend time with my family, and it was amazing. But throughout the whole time, I knew exactly what my plan is. I knew that I need to do this again. The first time round when I traveled, it changed my life. It changed me. It changed the way I look at the world. And I knew that I don't want to go back. I knew that I didn't want to go back to working in the office and saving up for the retirement. And I knew I want to work for myself. And I absolutely loved running my travel blog. I found it extremely rewarding. So I've decided that I'm going to do this again. I didn't know how long it's going to take me, because saving money when you earn in Polish zloty is not as easy as saving money when you earn euros, for example. The value of the money you earn is much lower. So it took me a while, and I've saved much less this time round than I managed to save the first time round. So yeah, I quit my job again. Just to let you know, it was a corporate work. I was working for a big company, taking care of customer over the call, over the phone. But I never, even for a second, thought that I might want to give up on that dream. Not even for a second. I knew that eventually I will quit again and I will try again. What is different this time? I hope. I hope that this is not, again, me being naive and not knowing what I'm doing. Probably is a little bit, but my blog is doing much better now than it was doing in 2021 when I started. When I quit my job. I am actually making some money now from my blog. It is not something that I can live off of. It varies, but yeah, at the moment, depending on a month, I make anything between 200 and 450 euros per month, which is much more than I was doing 3 years ago. And it could be doing much more if I was basically publishing more, if I was writing more. That's why I did this. I decided to quit my job again, to travel, to have something to write about, and to spend more time writing. Today, actually, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in Sarajevo, but since 9 o'clock in the morning, I was just sitting here and writing, and at the moment it's 5 o'clock. So I am dedicated to this. Hopefully it will grow much faster this time. And of course I have savings. So basically, My mom said to me, yeah, do it, because that is your last chance. You know, it is your last call. After that, maybe you want to settle down somewhere. I've been traveling for 20 years. I've been moving countries, living in different countries for many years. And for a second, I agreed, thinking, like, I am not the youngest. Just in case you don't know, I am 46 at the moment. So it is really, it is a pretty late start to try and become a blogger, or basically make your dreams come true. But a part of me doesn't agree with that. A part of me, a massive part of me believes that it's never too late to start a new dream, to follow your dream, to start something new and become somebody new, or become somebody that you were supposed to be from the start. I don't know, however you look at it. Yes, if it doesn't work out, if for whatever reason the blog doesn't grow the way I really want it to, and I will not be able to make enough money online to make it a business and to make this sustain me, at least on a basic budget level, yes, I will have to go back somewhere and find a job. Or maybe I'll just go somewhere, find a job, and save up again and just do it again. Because every time I'm thinking about it, and I'm trying to imagine what would be the alternative. I know it's going to sound naive and immature maybe for many, but when I imagine myself going back to the type of life that many years ago was a dream life for me. When I left my country, when I left Poland, my only dream was to get a good job and be able to actually earn enough money to rent a nice place and send some money home back then. I worked a lot of very, very shitty jobs in order to get where I got to and eventually work in an office. For many years, I was just working in restaurants, bars. I was working as a cleaner. And then suddenly when I had it all, I don't know, I realized that maybe that wasn't what I was looking for. So when I'm thinking about it right now, if I need to go back, and I would probably prefer to go work in a bar again than go back to the corporate. Be just a number somewhere and have nothing to say and no, no. Yes, of course, I have a plan B. You have to have a plan B. But I'm putting everything that I have into this one plan A. And the reason why I'm making these videos, I want them to be a little bit different from what I'm writing about on my blog. I maybe will show you a little bit of places that I go to. I probably will, because I'm planning to go to some cool places. So I will definitely show you what I am. But what I really want to share with you is this journey that I'm on. Because to be honest with you, I could not find anything like this myself. Everything that I found on the web was from people that already made it. People that quit their job 2 years ago or 5 years ago. People that became travel vloggers, travel bloggers, digital nomads, but they're already there. I have not seen many of the videos showing the actual journey there, the struggle and the failures. So I thought, if I'm looking for this, if I'm looking for like the videos about the beginning, there must be others that do as well. And that's why I've decided I'm going to share that with you. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this. I cannot promise that I'll be posting twice a week or even once a week. I will probably be posting around 3 times a month, because my travel blog takes a lot of my time. And I also travel full time. I am definitely committing to 3 videos per month. I will be making lots of different types of videos from the locations, and I'll show you my progress. I will definitely do a couple of my favorites, like packing videos and what's in my backpack for minimalist travel, because by the way, I am just traveling with one backpack. So if this is something that you're interested, please subscribe, because as a new channel, I will most likely not be showing on your feed otherwise. I am absolutely loving Sarajevo, so I will be making maybe a short video about the city as well. And yeah, fingers crossed. Just wanted to quickly tell you what is actually happening and what you can expect from me in future videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it if you find it in any way useful or, I don't know, entertaining. Thank you very much from sunny Sarajevo. It's really hot today as well. So yeah, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.